You're on the phone. You're on the phone. You're on the phone with Amanda and Ash. Did you say Ash?
I said Ash.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
I said hey
Amanda
too soon, and then I needed to double down.
Yeah, and then you said it like 4 more times. And I was going to start today by saying, Tamanda Bassett did the thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. But then what actually happened, because we forgot who was calling, I hate to tell you, listeners, that this isn't the actual cold open. The real cold open was Amanda answered the phone huffing and puffing. Tell them why, Amanda.
I ran up the stairs to make the phone call.
And you decided that would be the perfect time to call.
I wanted to really make sure that you felt like you were here with me.
You know, that's what we did last time. This is an immersive experience, and I feel like we bring it every time to the pod.
Wow, we bring it every time.
We bring it every time.
It's been brought in, and we're gonna.
It's already been
bring
brought in. Okay, hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of On the Phone with Ash and Amanda. I'm Ash.
I'm Amanda, and you're on the phone with us right now.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we're getting really good at that intro.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually just worried. I was like, wait, what happens after Amanda says her name? I don't know what happens. And I realized you're the one who always does that part.
It's my line.
That's your line.
Yeah.
That's whose line is it anyway?
Oh, what a good show that was.
Miss that show. Used to watch it on, was it ABC Family when we were watching it? Or Fox Family?
I'm not gonna lie, I cannot remember, but you watch it with Drew Carey as the host, but now Aisha Tyler is the host.
Wait, they're still doing it?
I don't know if they are still doing it in 2025, but there was a recent iteration of it with like most of the same people, like Wayne Brady, Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles.
Known pansexual Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady, who I accidentally made sexual advances to on international TV. Yeah. Well,
wait, excuse me?
Just national TV, not international TV.
I was going to say, wait, what?
You know, when I was on Let's Make a Deal.
And you made sexual advances to Wayne Brady?
Accidentally.
How? What happened?
Have I not told you this?
I feel like vaguely, but honestly, all your stories seem fake to me, so...
After I was let go from BuzzFeed, I went to a taping of Let's Make a Deal by myself, like you do. And I was dressed as a unicorn with a boa.
Oh, amazing.
And they told me when I like signed up for it, because I don't know if I actually signed up for it. They were like always like looking for improvisers or people to be on Let's Make a Deal. So when I got in contact with the person, they were like, act like dance when they tell you to dance, act crazy, like that's how you get on the show.
Oh, sure. Dance, monkey.
Yeah, so like during the because like I guess during the commercial breaks, when they play music, that's when they're looking out at the audience to see who they want to take.
Oh, yes. And you were wearing a feather boa and a unicorn
onesie, and I was dancing like crazy during the breaks. And then
when did you make a pass at Wayne Brady?
So once they called me up there, I got up there, and Wayne Brady's like his first joke was like, I caught a unicorn. He like held the horn that was on my onesie head. He was like, I caught a unicorn. And they were like, where do you go when you catch a unicorn? And I said, thinking this was a funny answer, not really realizing the double entendre, you ride it into the magical beyond. And the co-host said, I don't think we can show the magical beyond on CBS.
Oh my God. Wow.
So.
Wow, another Amanda story that is unbelievable.
Yeah, when you just accidentally tell Wayne Brady to
To
maybe
ride
some.
you into the magical
Yeah,
beyond.
I didn't want to say like me specifically, but
Well, you said unicorns and you were dressed as a unicorn.
yep.
Oh my God. That
Anyway,
is. Yep. Anyway, that's how we get to the next segment.
which
Oh,
which is
hi, Squid. Um, Squid's on my back, and you might hear him. He's squeaking. He's squeaking.
the kitten is squeaking
Yeah, he squeaks, and unfortunately, I think he's learning from Pepe
to
how
scream.
to scream. Yes,
Oh no.
I know it's terrible. I came in. Usually, when I come in the door in the garage, there's like a staircase right there, and I'm like eye level. Pepe waits like eye level to see us,
Hmm.
and screams in your face the second you get in there. And now Squid has become Pepe's baby, and Squid was next to Pepe screaming.
Oh well, that's what he thinks you're supposed to do.
I know. Did I tell you that they're? I think I sent you guys a picture that they're sleeping together under the bed
Yes,
on
it's.
Pepe's little fucking bed. Oh,
I love. Wait, I'm so excited that because the audience knows, right, that Pepe is like a very shy cat.
yeah, the scaredy cat. Like most of my friends, you included, like haven't seen him if it wasn't like through glass.
Haven't seen him if it wasn't through glass or through pictures. I don't know if I've seen
Yeah,
Pepe in real life in a very long time.
since the day that we got Pepe.
Yeah, he's always under the bed whenever we come over, which is like fair.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um, but the fact that like he's taking Squid under his wing, and I hope this gives him like the confidence.
I know. It's so cute. And Kachi and him play all day long. Uh,
Oh,
and they play this game. I set up a jacket over like a what are those chair like a bar stool chair.
hmm.
And I put it against the corner so it's like a little cave for them to hide in. And the game they love to play is one of them gets behind it and then sticks their paws out and then they chase each other around and around. It's adorable.
Oh,
I know.
we're having
So,
different animal interactions here at the household.
oh yeah, what's going on with you?
It's Juniper was really on one yesterday.
Oh, what was she doing?
Well, to be fair, Honey did start it.
Oh, sure.
Honey does this thing now where Honey will jump down from the couch and chase Juniper.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if Juniper is meowing as she's walking down the stairs, Honey will get to her before she reaches the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
So she started that yesterday, and then Juniper just kept going after Honey, and I think she thought she was playing, but it ultimately ended in a bad way when Honey came to jump on the bed at night, like as we were going to bed, and Juniper, I think we couldn't see it, but Honey did not make it up to the bed because I think Juniper came out from underneath the bed and went after her, and it turned into a growling, barking, swatting match.
Oh my God. So the fighting like cats and dogs is true in your household.
Yeah, Honey's got a few battle scars to prove it.
Oh my God. And what do you think their vibe is? Are we getting like an enemies to lovers, like long game, or do we think they're going to end up besties, or are they just always going to be enemies, or is it Pinky in the Brain?
I'm hoping I who would be Pinky and who would be Brain?
I mean, the cat is going to be Pinky.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that because I was going to be so mad if you were to say Honey would be Pinky. But I'm hoping it's like it feels like siblings right now, and it's only been
Mm,
6 months, so I'm hoping that Fiona and I are really, really hoping and waiting for the day that they cuddle up together.
yeah. Siblings, listen, the thing is siblings fight. That's part of the vibe.
Hmm.
Like there's always having animals feels very much like the precursor to having kids
Yeah,
in that like they really have their own relationships with each other. Everything seems fun until 2 seconds later it's not, and everybody's yelling at each other, and you're like, what just happened? Um, but they clearly like have more fun with each other than if they weren't together.
yeah. I think there's a nice sense of like, okay, good, somebody else is here when we leave,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's definitely giving like Honey's the older sister. Because
Oh,
Juniper
sure.
always wants to play, and Honey's like, "Get away from me."
Yeah, Kachi is absolutely 100% the mafia, the mafia. I was gonna say the boss and the mafia boss, the
The
mafia.
Bafia.
She has taken over Steve's place as the mob boss, and Pepe though is both like Pepe we called Buster from Arrested Development, and
Yes.
he's still has very much Buster energy, but we
Mhm.
also call him Lady Madonna because he's like the Beatles song, like he looks like he's always like working hard and trying to make ends meet. Um and but with Squid, he definitely has like a maternal instinct, but then with Kachi, him and Kachi like fight like siblings. Like they'll
Sure.
start chasing each other around the house like crazy. So it's very fun.
Mhm.
And Squid, the best thing is that Squid, so like Kachi and Squid run all over and chase each other. Squid jumps on Pepe like a cartoon, like that comically. And Pepe never sees it coming. It is so fucking funny.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's very fun. Fun dynamic.
Yeah. I don't know if that was the topic that we were going to discuss today.
Well, we don't ever know what the topic is. We let it come to us.
That's
Oh,
true.
except for there is one thing we have to discuss, and that
Okay.
is The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh, because we've seen some clips now.
I know, and I feel like we manifested it because we talked about it on the last pod of what the plot might be, and I think we were wrong on all accounts. It
I
doesn't appear that Stanley Tucci has been taken.
which shame, real shame, missed
Shit.
opportunity.
Yeah, Devil Wears Prada 3 taken.
Yeah. Um I mean, it's not really clear. I mean, by clips, I mean we've just been seeing them filming since everybody is taking videos
Losing
of
their
them
minds.
filming on the streets of New York.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem clear to me if we were right or wrong though, because just because Miranda is still there, she could be stepping down. Like we don't know what scene they were filming.
It's true. Andy seems to be her bitch though still, because Anne Hathaway is Anne huffing away behind her.
Yeah, but also way like very stylishly dressed bitch.
Oh, very stylish now. Okay, what made you the most excited? Because the pictures of Meryl were amazing, and then there's also like Meryl made a meme of she basically recreated that meme of the guy, the girl walking by the guy and him and his girlfriend like looking.
What? I missed that.
Yes, wait, okay. So on the street, there were two guys, like two actual New Yorkers, not crew people, who were watching Meryl as she walked by, and it looks exactly like that meme. You have to look at it.
Oh my god, that sounds incredible. No, I did not know that happened.
Yeah, so that was exciting. And then obviously every Anne Hathaway outfit and just seeing people like geeking out in Midtown is amazing. Like people are just eating their lunch watching them
Film.
shoot scenes, which I love. But seeing Emily Blunt in the red bob, which I
Yeah.
realized we haven't seen her like with that kind of red hair in a while.
Yeah, I think that's only been reserved for that character.
Wow.
Um and also when she reprised the role in the Muppets, the second Muppets film.
She's she's Emily in the second Muppets film?
Yes.
What?
Oh, did you are you not familiar with all the Muppets films?
Well, you know what? I think I vaguely remember that, but I do want to do a Muppets rewatch. Maybe we'll do a deep dive where we do a Muppets rewatch.
Okay, I haven't seen all of the Muppets movies, but I saw the first two, like the ones that are the recent one, the Jason Segel one,
Oh yeah.
and then they
Hmm.
made the second one with Tina Fey.
Oh, so you gotta watch it.
No,
Once
that's
again.
the one I've seen. That's the one that Emily's in.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wait, or is she in the first one?
I think it was the first one.
It's whoever, whatever, whichever one it is. It's because she's Miss Piggy's secretary,
Oh, that's
so
incredible.
she's playing like the same role, and then Miss Piggy is like a Miranda Priestley.
I mean, Miss Piggy is Miranda Priestley. I said it. Miss Piggy is an icon. Like,
Truly.
they need to put Miss Piggy in every. You want to bring television back? A sitcom with Miss Piggy, but just like a normal, like she's just a character in The Office.
Um, I think they tried that, but with all of the Muppets, and it was called the Muppets.
No, we don't need that. We need just
Just
Miss
Miss
Piggy.
Piggy.
Like it
Just
needs to like when Miss Piggy is roasting Martha Stewart, that shit gives me so much life.
just called Just Piggy.
Just Piggy or the new pig or uh
Babe Pig in the City.
yeah. Uh I'm trying to think of more, but I can't. And just like pig.
And just oh my god, wait, no, just hold on, back up. Let's just completely refilm the entirety of Sex in the City.
with
And
with with Miss Piggy as Carrie.
correct.
Oh, I mean, what
Change
are we using
nothing but
AI
that.
for? Literally, I think we don't even refilm. I think we just use AI to put Miss Piggy in where Sarah Jessica Parker was and don't say anything. Honestly, Amanda, we should do that just for fun. Like, do a trailer and it's just Miss Piggy.
One of my favorite
Oh,
memes of all time is the Sex in the City meme where people will be like, and I had to wonder, like that.
oh yes, it's so good. And it's been used, it's getting more and more chaotic because it's being used for like political revolution memes.
I
Like,
know.
and I wondered, was World War III starting? Oh my God. Carrie was looking back on that show, Carrie was the worst. Like, she did not care about her friends. She was not a girl's girl. She was always like just thinking about the men's.
Also, can you imagine having, and granted, I know that obviously this isn't real, but she did use the same names. Can you imagine having a friend who just put the entirety of your love life on blast every week?
Yeah, for real. At least be Gossip Girl and do it like, yeah. Yeah, she did use their names. That's crazy. Carrie. Carrie is too much. But yeah, but Miss Piggy is never too much.
Never too much. Although,
I
can you imagine Miss Piggy and Samantha interacting? At least this way we could get Samantha back.
Yeah, serious. Oh, we could get Samantha back. Okay, wait, let's name other movies or franchises that Miss Piggy would be good in. Obviously, First Wives Club. And I think she would take I don't know if I want her to take Maggie Smith's place, Dame Maggie Smith,
No, she could
or
be Goldie Hawn.
yeah, or Goldie Hawn.
Duh.
The 90s Brenda. Feed me up. Feed me up. Just do it. Okay, now you do one.
um, why is my instinct to always just go Fast and the Furious?
As who? Michelle Rodriguez or as Vin?
Oh, I mean, I was gonna say Michelle, but now I wanted to see her as Vin.
Yes, and I want to see Kermit as Michelle.
Yeah, where she's like,
Um,
Kirby, it's all about family.
wait, just now I want to see the Muppets as and Gonzo being like, "Oh my God, what a fever dream." Okay, hold on, let me think of another one.
See, this is
Um,
why this is why
oh,
puppets are great.
why what is great?
Why puppets are great.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say podcasts,
No.
and I was like, "Yeah, it is great because we can talk about whatever we want." I thought of another one,
Okay.
Legally Blonde.
Legally Pig.
Yeah, she would be so good as Elle Woods.
I mean, that's basically Miss Piggy.
Yeah, it is, and she would still have to have Bowser or Brat. Yeah, Bowser was his name, right?
Bruiser.
Bruiser. Oh my God. Okay, I did take uh an edible, but I
Oh,
thought we were gonna record 15 minutes before, so it may be hitting sooner because there's no way sober me would forget
Bruiser.
Bruiser's name.
Well,
Bruiser
see,
Woods, Gemini vegetarian.
I'm torn because she would be obviously a great Elle, but she would also be a great Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, and I also think she would be great at being bitchy Selma Blair.
Okay, so it's Legally Blonde, but it's oops all Miss Piggies.
It's like the clumps, like Eddie Murphy. Okay, what's your next one?
I don't. She feels like it fits. She fits into the '90s movies so much, and I think it's because
Yeah.
'90s movies were a little more campy. than the
Yes,
dark. Although I feel like we're
but
turning around on the camp.
I agree. And Bottoms was what brought that about. But also, I was thinking, like, what's the Charlize Theron movie where she like kills people?
You're
I mean,
gonna
there's
have
like
to be
eight.
more specific.
Yeah, there's like
Are
but
you?
she would. You could put Miss Piggy in anything Charlize Theron is in.
So were you talking about Atomic Blonde or Old Guard?
Yeah, I think Atomic Blonde because I haven't seen Old Guard, but
Okay,
like that would be funny.
that would be funny. Miss Piggy in an action movie. I mean, we've seen her do action. We know she
Yeah,
can't.
Miss Piggy is Black Widow.
Move aside, ScarJo.
Oh my
Miss Piggy
god.
as Iron Man.
Oh my god. Miss Piggy would be Iron Man. She would run the whole thing. And Gonzo would be Spider-Man.
Would Gonzo be Spider Man?
Well, because he'd be annoying Miss Piggy.
That's true. I'm trying to think of. There's like some younger characters. There's like that nerdy character with glasses that I can't remember the name of that I feel like might be Spider Man.
Oh,
Because Spider Man's
Abby?
young.
Yeah, that's true. And Gonzo's an old whatever he is.
Alien who fucks
Yeah.
chickens.
Oh my god.
Wait, can we go back to how we might be turning back to camp?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Because I do think like there was like obviously a good 25 years where everything was dark.
Yeah.
Everything had to be dark. And I feel like not to put too
Post 9/11.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
I mean, 9/11 has been in my brain a lot more recently because Amy Poehler talks about it all the time on Good Hang because she started SNL
On yeah, like 3
on
weeks
the
after 9/11.
yeah, and she brings that up all the time because everyone that she's talking to was like on SNL with her. So
Yeah. No, but it was like and I don't want to use superhero movies as like the
scapegoat.
the guide here,
Mm.
but like you think about the 90s Batman movies and they were pure camp.
Oh yeah. I
And then
mean,
you
Tim Burton directed one.
yeah, well yeah, he directed the the 80s ones, the
Yeah.
with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Filmed on the Warner Brothers lot. Anyway, just my tour guide coming out. But and then you get into the 2000s in the post 9/11 world and it's Christopher Nolan and everything is dark, so dark you can barely see your screen.
Yeah.
Uh and then we kind of started to come out of it because I feel like Guardians kind of started to bring us out of it a little bit.
Oh, you
Granted, that
think
was like
Guardian?
I think it was like a little bit of a peek into it
Yeah,
because
because there was the fun music and like a soundtrack that was like, hey, hey.
but because it like I don't think I mean this is just superhero movies purely, not all movies. Um but then like I mean because I know that I don't know much about the new Superman movie because I know that even like all of the Justice League Zack Snyder stuff was like so dark too.
Yeah, and then Margot Robbie, I would argue, also kind of brought the camp back
You know what? You're
with the
right.
superhero. Because Harley Quinn was so camp.
Was so camp. And so it's like people who so it's that and then it didn't really and now we have James Gunn's Superman which I haven't seen yet but I hear
Me
is a lot
neither, and I haven't seen Fantastic Four.
yeah and I hear it's a lot lighter though than like all of the previous Superman movies.
Yes, I've heard that too, and I've heard it's good. I also think, in terms of camp, I'm thinking outside of the superhero genre
Sure. That makes sense.
because I feel like there was the 80s was very camp,
Mhm.
and because you had is it John Waters who did all the stuff in the 80s that was like super campy?
You mean like Hairspray and like all the Divine
Ye-
stuff? Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then um the 90s too. When was Birdcage? Because that's peak camp.
Oh, was that
93, 96, something like that.
my guess is either late 80s or early 90s. Maybe it was no because that's not what Robin Williams looked like in the 80s.
Yeah.
Hold
So
up.
90s.
Yeah, it's I think you know what? I'm going to look it up. I'm going to hope this
Yeah.
doesn't affect the recording.
Uh,
But the Birdcage. Oh yeah, wow. Wait, you were right. Birdcage came out in '96.
oh yeah, that's some '96 Robin Williams. But so there obviously was that camp then, and then in the 2000s, I think what happened was dumb humor. It was just like all Anchorman and like Will. It was Will Ferrell's humor
It
for
was Anchorman. It was Vince Vaughn.
yeah. It
It
was
was like Wedding Crashers, like
mhm,
raunchy, dumb.
yeah, Virgin, 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah,
Like it was Dane Cook. Oh, that was such a.
it was Comedy Bros.
That was the worst time for comedy
Dane Cook.
because yeah, I mean I love Will Ferrell and I love but it was particularly hard to be a woman in comedy. That's when they were asking women the stupidest shit about if women could be funny. It's like just because women don't do the dumbest stuff like comedy bros do doesn't
Mhm.
mean they're not funny. Like what?
Well, and comedy is all subjective, so it's like, I mean, what's funny to you is might not be funny to somebody else.
That is
So
true. That
it's
is
a
very true.
well, it's just such a weird argument to make such a sweeping generalized statement, which is why I will right now make the sweeping generalized statement that men are not funny.
I mean, I will gladly say that women are funnier than men, hands down, and they're way smarter.
Well, you know what?
Um,
It's a thing where it's like sometimes growing up fat, I was forced to develop a sense of humor just out of trauma.
yeah, Jesus Christ. They're like, hey Amanda, how come you're not being peppy right now?
Mhm.
Oh man. Yeah, that's the people of color, fat girl pipeline. Anyone who wasn't Kate Hudson, basically. Because even Catherine Hahn was like the side character. Like, you're the weirdo.
Yeah, and look at her
Uh,
now.
and look at her now. I think I saw something, I don't know if it was in GQ or whatever headline I saw, clearly not the magazine, like Instagram, was like, is 50, is 50s the new peak? Or like, is it better to peak in your 50s because of like, is it Domingo Coleman who's in Four Seasons?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Him, Pedro Pascal, like everybody's, and Catherine Hahn, people peaking in their 50s.
Hmm. Interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like every time I am about to enter a new decade, somebody's always like, "Oh, that decade is so much better than the one you're in."
Oh, yes. I mean, and the most confusing one, I remember being confused. Kelly Clarkson said in like some magazine that I had like Teen People or something, it must have been right when she was turning 30, and I was about to get into my 20s and was so excited because it's like, oh my God, my 20s. And
Mhm.
the magazine, the headline was just, you couldn't pay me to do my 20s again. And I was like, what? Like, I was so confused, like, wait, but isn't your 20s the best? And like, actually, you could not. I don't know if you could pay me to do my 20s. I don't have the energy. Maybe the beginning of my 20s, but the whole thing is so exhausting.
I mean, well, first of all, LOL at Kelly Clarkson immediately dashing your dreams.
I know, and of course that affected me for some reason.
You're like,
Like,
"Yay, 20 what?"
yeah, it really took it out of me. And if it wasn't for Taylor Swift coming out with 22, uh, I will say, I think I turned 23 6 days before 22 dropped, so that was a bummer. Um, because Taylor's a little younger than me, but other than that, it brought back some fun into the 20s.
That's so funny how I mean, we know that you're easily swayed by ads, but it's funny how in your 20s you were also easily swayed by musicians.
Oh yeah, pop culture. I'm just so easily pop culture is my Bible, basically. Slash special interest.
um but yeah, I mean, I agree though. I don't think I would do my 20s again.
Okay, what show do you think best encapsulates what being your 20s is like? Because I have a controversial answer, but I actually think it's Girls.
Um Maybe. I haven't watched Girls in a while.
But every time okay, it's half girls and it's half Broad City.
Sure. You know what? It might be Broad City for me.
Fucking Broad City, but I was not as fun. I needed an well, sometimes I was like Alana, but not sexually.
Sure.
Alana's always sexually adventurous. I was more adventurous in like, let's go. We have a week off for spring break. Let's go make a fish tank and get 20 fish. Like
No,
kind of just impulsive.
yeah, I was definitely the Abby.
Oh, I was hardcore that when Abby got the tattoo on her back of Oprah, the tramp stamp, I was like, how are they in my head? What?
I was Abby, and my friend Matt was Alana.
Yes. Where Matt was Lana. Okay, I see that.
Mhm.
I think the thing about girls that feels indicative, not necessarily of my 20s, but just the 20s in general, is that there are a lot of highs and a lot of lows. And I
Mhm.
think that show did that the best because like Broad City, it's
It's a
pretty
comedy.
even throughout. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
comedy, so it's pretty even throughout. But in terms of girls, it it felt like being in my 20s also in that like from season to season excuse
Bless you.
me, from season to season they change so much, you know.
Yeah, and then also, I
I,
mean, it. I can understand how it would relate to you because you were in New York in your 20s.
I was and
So,
it was like,
and you're
oh
trying to
god.
do something similar to what uh
Meta media, why did I say meta?
yes, Mita, the Mita player.
Ah yes, I work in meta,
Mhm.
similar to PETA but Mensa.
Oh.
um yeah,
Um,
what show do you think captures your 30s?
are there shows that capture what my 30s are now?
I think what's funny about the 30s now is that when I think of 30s, I think of like Friends, but they are definitely in their 20s in the beginning, and
Mhm.
then which seems crazy because they seem so old. And then also I think of New Girl, who I believe the actors were in their 30s, but I don't know if they were in their 30s show wise.
I feel like, and this is gonna sound crazy because it's like you can't even go back to like a show before 2015 because our 30s don't look like what the
Oh
30s
yeah,
back then looked like.
yeah, because in before 2015, if you were in your 30s, you were the parents of Boy Meets World.
Yeah, you were having kids, and then everything shows about you in your 30s struggling to have kids, have a family, and everything like that. But it's like,
Oh, so do we not have a show about being in our 30s?
you know what's crazy is my answer is the Golden Girls,
Yeah, wait, but that actually kind of feels right
right?
because the fact that they were in their 50s does not at all feel like true. They seemed like they were like in their like women in their 50s now wouldn't look like them.
Hmm.
Um,
True.
but in terms of the fuck you attitude of being in your 30s, it does feel like the Golden Girls of like you just laugh at the youths and people are still slutty and people are still themselves
Yeah.
and you get into shenanigans and you just want to live with your friends like in a commune.
And we're not living with kids. I mean, because their kids are already grown up, but like obviously, like
Oh
we don't
yeah.
have kids.
Yes, and they're dating, but they also have like exes or past serious relationships that have affected them.
Yeah.
It's not like all brand new. Oh, that is so good. The 30s is Golden Girls.
Yeah, because it's like we don't I mean, I could be wrong, and anybody in the comments feel free, let us know because I love to know about new TV shows anyway, but, like, I can't
Yeah.
think of anything where like, us and
There's
our
some FX shows, but FX feels so dramatic to me. Like there's pieces of FX that feel, but it's a more serious. FX is the New Yorker of television.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I remember watching a couple of seasons of You're the Worst,
Yeah.
and so, like, maybe that, but I don't know.
Oh, you know what I wish it was?
Hmm.
Fleabag.
You wish your life was Fleabag?
My 30s. Well, I was just thinking of how amazing Phoebe Waller. Really, I think I wish I was Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Okay, that's
Uh,
very different than wishing that you were
that's
Fleabag.
what I'm saying. The part of Fleabag that I wish I was thinking about season 2 and Hot Priest,
Mm-hmm.
and
Nope, she's
B, I
still a
was thinking.
terrible person though.
I know, and I was thinking about Phoebe Waller-Bridge as a writer and how much I admire her.
That's fair. I also admire Phoebe Waller-Bridge. We have the same birthday.
Oh my!
Yeah, July
You know what?
14th.
I have like 8 other people in my life whose birthday is July 14th. It's a big one.
You do?
Yeah, I know. I don't tell you about it. I don't try and spoil it for you.
Wow. I
Hmm.
feel less special.
Yeah. Um,
It's fine. Me, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Jane Lynch, and the freedom of France will just be over here celebrating.
Freedom of France. Oh my God, that is so dumb. I so dumb. Oh God, what was I gonna fucking say? The freedom of France took me straight out. Uh, my brain went a million directions because then I wanted to do trivia with you, where I was gonna say fill in the blanks. Fraternité, égalité. What's the last one? The French. This is the French's like national saying.
What? I
You
don't
weren't a
speak
history
French.
you weren't a history buff?
No.
Well, fraternité is obviously fraternity, égalité, equality,
Oh.
and then the last one is liberté, like liberty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that was a what? See, I am high, and my brain's going to all the little nooks and crannies that it wants to go. Which, oh, I remember what I was going to say. We need to do a deep dive of us talking about Killing Eve and the differences of the writers and the writing from season 1 to 4, because that took up so much of our lives talking about that.
I need to watch season 3 because I think after season 2 I was so mad, and I forever have a grudge because of season 2 against the specific writer director.
You can say her name. People can Google that it's Emerald Fennell.
No, she's very successful right now. I want my
The
grudge to
thing
be
is,
secret.
listen, the thing is, it wasn't her fault. Phoebe Waller-Bridge is the perfect writer and wrote something that cannot be copied, which we learned. And
Mhm.
even though Emerald Fennell is incredible and has done a lot of great things, it's so hard to fully take on someone else's voice
Although
as a showrunner.
I will say controversial take. What was the movie that she made that everybody loved that I can't think of now?
Oh, the one with Carrie.
No, the one that recently with the cum in the bathtub.
Oh, Saltburn.
Yes, I will say Saltburn, beautifully directed. Okay, script.
Oh, I love Saltburn.
I was like, eh, but I thought it was incredibly like the visuals were insane. They were
Yeah,
so
it
good.
was so good. And same with what's the one with the it's the one about like sexual predators and what's her name? The British. Is it Carrie Mulligan? No.
Yeah, it's definitely Carrie. Promising Young Woman. I never saw it.
Yeah, Promising Young Woman is also visually beautiful.
Hmm.
But we're talking writing. Okay, Amanda, can you tell the people what a deep dive is for those of our listeners who don't know what we're talking about yet?
Oh, it's just doing more research, falling down the research hole, deep diving into a subject.
Exactly. And then what about as it pertains to our podcast? What we mean when we say we should do a deep dive on
Well, Ash, it turns out we are going to be starting a Patreon soon, and with that Patreon, you'll be able to have access to some of the deep dives that we do.
it? Oh, you said doo doo.
Okay, Chandler.
Yes, we are going to have a Patreon. There's going to be 2 tiers. The top tier, you are going to get access to something called On the Zoom, which is our deep dives that we will be doing on special subjects that we love. We did one on Pokemon, and we have other ideas. I think we should release or re-listen to our Emily Blunt
Oh God, bluntly speaking.
podcast, Bluntly Speaking. What were our other ideas?
I don't know. All I know is it's going to be like almost like a PowerPoint party, but us
And video.
and
So,
video. Well, that's
but
what the PowerPoint.
yeah. Oh, exactly. Sorry. But whoever is listening, we'll let you know when that comes out. It might be out already, but we can't commit to a date because we don't know the future.
Correct. The future
Mhm.
is ever changing. I have a topic suggestion.
Oh yeah, go for it. I've just been really
You've been
off
riffing.
the cuff.
All
Yep.
right. So you know how we like to talk about the WNBA stuff?
Classic.
What if we talked about the WNBA, but like not all the basketball stuff? Let's just recap the gay stuff that has happened in the WNBA this week.
Oh, yes. Okay, what has happened?
All right. Well, I happen to have some notes here.
Oh, amazing. It's like you were prepared.
It's like I was prepared. For those who don't know, Nalissa Smith. Wow, it sounded like I was about to read this, but I truly wasn't. I really
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to like reporter mode. For
Yeah.
those who don't know, Nalissa Smith and Dejanay Carrington used to play on the Dallas Wings together. They are dating.
Yes.
Then, sadly, in an act of homophobia, Nalissa was traded to the Vegas Aces, splitting up the couple. But they played against each other for the first, I don't know if it was for the first time, but like this past week,
Hmm.
which was particularly funny because they both fouled each other.
Oh, cute.
And
Cute.
then there was a point where reportedly, as Nalissa was at the free throw line, you see Dejanay walk past her. And so apparently, reportedly, Dejanay said to her, try not to flop on this one.
Oh, hot. Wow. Wow. Are you reporting news or is this a new fanfic you read?
No, this is what's happening.
And then she said, "Uh-oh, we only have one bed and we have to stay the night together."
And then she said, if you make this ball, you have to kiss me.
Yeah. And we have to pretend to be not girlfriends, but we are girlfriends.
Yeah. So that girlfriends thing has happened. The other girlfriends
That's
thing
good.
that happened was Isabel Harrison and Natasha Cloud, who were on the Liberty together.
Oh, I didn't realize they were on the team
Yeah,
together.
they're on
Okay,
Liberty
great.
together.
Yes, go on.
They started together because Stewie is out, so Isabel Harrison started for the first time.
Harrison, on the game that I watched, she was doing good.
Yeah, so they started together, which I thought was cute because I was like, oh, just girlfriends starting together.
That's very cute. And then what was going on with Paige Becker's
And
was
it
standing in front of the camera? Do you know what that was about?
standing in front of the camera.
It was so Dejanay could talk to someone. I don't know if it was Melissa Smith, so that it wasn't. I just saw it on like a meme thing of like Paige Becker's being a girl's girl, but I didn't know what the context was.
Oh, I don't know. That might have been I feel like I remember something about that, but that was a while ago. But I will say that Paige, who is did not play for Dallas this past week because she's out
Hmm.
due to, I think it just says rest, which like
Mm-hmm.
fair. These players are working hard as hell.
Well, especially her. They're not giving her a second off.
Yeah. So she I believe the announcer said that she looked like they call her a librarian. I don't know. She had glasses on and like a hoodie, and I was like, yeah, she kind of just looks like or they said she looked like she was ready for class or something. I don't know. Either
Oh
way,
yeah,
Fiona noticed that she had her A necklace on, which stands for Azzy Fudd, her girlfriend.
cute.
And then, but as
Another player.
I don't know if it's AZ or Azzy,
I think
but
it's Nancy.
Azzy was also in the crowd that night wearing a shirt that said "I Heart PB" with
Peanut butter.
Paige Becker's.
Paige Becker's.
And in the heart was a little number 5, which is Paige's number.
So it wasn't just 5 jars of peanut butter.
Correct. Ash.
Sorry, I'm paying attention. I'm doing my own bit. I don't need you. I'm having a great time, whether you join this bit or not.
Excuse me. And lastly, Sid Colson and TP's podcast dropped.
Cute. They're not dating, are they?
No, but
They're just friends.
they're gay.
Okay, other things that I noticed or saw this week about the WNBA. Some fan had a shirt that said Sabrina and her gays to a Liberty game, which I thought was hilarious.
Right, because people have dubbed the internet has dubbed Sabrina as the power straight of the
Yeah,
Liberty. And
yes, and she is the ally.
and she has owned it because there was an interview where Natasha was saying that and she came in and was like, "What? Yes, yes I am."
Yes, I saw that. Okay, so we're on the same page. We saw
Yeah.
the same thing. That was great. And then the Sparks game, let's not talk about it because it was upsetting, but let's talk about two things about it. One, we're not going to talk about the actual game. Sparky got hit in the face by a dancer. Did you see
I
that?
saw that video. How the fuck? Okay, for those unfamiliar, at every Sparks game, we have like the Sparks dancers, and there's
hmm
always a guy who does a full does backflips from one side of the court to the other,
hmm
and go on.
And he was doing said backflips, and the last one fully like took out Sparky, the mascot. And they both fell to the floor, and the whole stadium, because I was there,
Mhm.
was like, oh. And then they played it live as the replay in the stadium, and then Sparky came out with a bandage on his head. It was real cute.
I know that was funny because we didn't see we saw the videos after, but we were watching
Mm,
live, and they didn't show us that.
yeah.
But it was funny that they were like, um, no injuries to report for like because it's the first time
Oh, yeah.
fully healthy team, and then Sparky gets hurt at that game.
Yeah, and that I forgot. They also, when he came out, they put an injury report up and it
Yeah,
had Sparky on there. That was really funny. The second thing that obviously happened at the Sparks game, which we can celebrate, is that Cameron Brink is finally back.
thank God. I mean,
Thank
only for
God.
limited minutes, but
And you could feel those minutes. The game was rough, and as soon as Brink came in, within 1 minute, she had scored a 3-pointer, had a rebound, and had an assist in 1 minute. It
yeah,
was crazy.
that's when I texted you Brink is back.
Yeah.
Because when
Oh
she
my
hit that
God.
three, I was like, "Ooh, Brink's back."
Yeah, I forgot. I've just been waiting for her defense. I forgot about her fucking offense.
Anyway, we've really started talking about the basketball in this gay update that has nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but it had to be done.
Anyway, check out Sid Colson and TP's podcast. Not sponsored, but they're really funny and I love them.
I really oh wait, tell them the series that they should watch.
For Sid and TP?
Yeah.
Is it just
Yeah.
called Sid and TP?
Is
I think
that the one that Carly did?
yeah, I think it's just called the Sid and TP show, which if you're not familiar, I feel like I say that sentence a lot. If you're not familiar, um
If you guys are idiots.
just Google. It's on YouTube now. It aired somewhere else, but it's on YouTube now because they filmed it during like 2023, I think.
Our friend and director Carly Ousden directed that show, which is very funny. It's basically Sid and TP trying to be the faces of the WNBA, but nobody wanting that except them.
Which and it's crazy because like the joke is even funnier when you're like, oh, like neither of them really play. Like Sid was always on the bench
hmm
in Vegas, but now she's playing so much in Indiana, which I'm very happy for because she's doing
Yeah,
great. But
yeah,
if you ever hear somebody say Sid Colson is the face of the league, that's why. It's because of the Sid and TP show.
yes. Which was, I would say, it's like Curb Your Enthusiasm,
It's
but
so
with
funny.
them.
It's
It's
like
really funny.
it's like documentary meets sketch. It's a really interesting uh
hmm
format, and I really applaud Carly for that.
Yeah, it was very well done. So that's another W thing that has nothing to do with the basketball of it all.
Yeah. But also, there's a lot of basketball in it because it's the show is about them trying to be the face of the league.
Yes. That was a great segment, man. I
Thanks.
will come with a segment next time. Although I think my on the spot segment of put Miss Piggy in movies was pretty good.
That's true. That was a great segment.
On the fly, baby.
Woo!
Okay, what are we at?
We are at 49
50.
minutes. We are now at 50 minutes.
All right, I have one more thing I want to talk about, unless you have another segment.
I have a suggestion for the final segment. Well, I have
Oh
one more
yeah.
thing to talk about.
Okay, let's hear your thing, and then I'll say my thing, and then we'll choose.
We'll choose?
Yeah, which one we allow.
Wow. I was just wanted to talk about how this week me and Kirsten kind of had a moment of like taking a step back to reflect on life and be grateful.
Yes, that was very sweet. Is that your end moment, or you have a different end segment?
That was the thing that I was like, that could be the end segment, or we could just talk about it.
That's a great end segment. Let's have that be our end segment.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Painting my room is my next task. Painting my room and painting the hallways. Christine and I have gone twice now to Lowe's to get different paints, and we're doing that thing where you like paint the wall and you like live with the color. Yeah, swatches. And we're like living with it. We're thinking in the bedroom kind of like an orangey, like a terracotta.
Mm-hmm.
But we went too orange at first. And so now we got some brown samples. And then in the hallways, I think we're gonna do blue there. Like a darker blue. And then we're even thinking of doing the entryway, which I want your opinion on.
Okay, but like I have so many questions just because of how big your walls are.
I know, exactly. And it's like, would we do the stairs or would we just do the rest?
Exactly.
Or
That's why
yeah,
you have a lot of wall in your
we
place.
got a lot of wall in this house.
So, are you not doing the living room?
No, the living room is too big. It's 40 foot.
That's
Like
so many walls.
I think anything besides white would be crazy.
What if you did a giant mural
of Steve looking down on us?
Oh my god. Yes.
Looking pissed, looking at everybody. That's
I
so
think
funny.
it should just be a 40-foot mural of Steve.
Yes, and it's gonna be Steve and Christine touching fingers like the Sistine Chapel.
I think you should just recreate the Sistine Chapel, but with people you know.
Oh my god, people and pets that I know.
And
It's
celebrities.
Honey and Juniper and Moose and Evie. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so funny. Just all my friends' cats on my as the Sistine Chapel.
And if they get more cats, you have to add.
Oh, incredible, incredible.
We'll do the Last Supper, but it's just all of your favorite celebrities.
Oh, get a little Da Vinci, get a little bit of Michelangelo. I was gonna say D'Angelo, but definitely D'Angelo did it.
We don't know. He could have.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be a task. And do you guys like painting?
So we're gonna pay someone to pay it.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna pay someone to paint it.
You're just getting the colors.
Yeah, which that part is tedious enough, but yeah, I've learned it's not worth getting into a fight over. Christina and I haven't done it, but I feel like this kind of thing stresses me out.
No, that's fair.
You know, and there's so many supplies, and we both have horrible ADHD, and it would just be a mess. Like we'd have half of each wall painted for the rest of our lives.
We definitely painted our bedroom, and I forgot that I'm a messy painter. So there are definitely some spots on the floor that need to come up.
Yeah, see, this is why.
Yeah.
So that's happening, and I just wanted to say it on here because I feel like this podcast, I manifest stuff. Like I'll say things and then it actually happened. Like I was talking about getting a cat, and now Squid's laying between my legs. And I was talking about, I don't remember what else, but stuff is happening. Oh, my buzz cut.
All right, wait. Okay, so then should we all take a moment to everybody, including the people in your cars, apparently our podcast,
Yeah,
or in your home,
it's
wherever you
mainly
may
in the
be.
car. It
Well,
seems to be on the car.
let's. Oh wait, we forgot to shout out the people who commented.
Oh yes. Okay, one of them was named Nick Jones. Nick,
Yes,
was it Nick Jones? It wasn't Nick Jonas. Yeah. Nick
it
Jones.
wasn't Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas is not listening to our podcast.
Out of the 1,000 downloads we've had, one is Nick Jonas. Nick Jones said that he was commenting, or they were commenting. I don't know your pronouns. I'm so sorry. Should have looked it up. They were commenting about
The
their
Shack.
wife going to Staples after listening to the episode where I was saying that Shaq puts his name on everything. They were commenting that they went to Staples to get their wife a chair, and that Shaq had an office chair line.
Yeah.
Crazy. Thank you for shouting that out. We loved it.
Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah, he's everywhere.
Mm-hmm. He's every woman and he's everywhere. And then the other person who I can't remember their name right now, someone commented on our Instagram. And this is how you know that we're reading. We're just telling you what people commented, y'all. Somebody commented, wait, what did they comment? Because now I was thinking about we got a review. My brain skipped ahead. What did the person comment?
I don't know.
About
This is so on the fly right now. I just remember being like, "Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll
wait,
remember."
they commented that, oh my god, it keeps leaving my brain. This is the worst podcast ever. They they commented that they were laughing when we tried to say the names of the people who were listening.
Oh yes.
To our podcast.
Yes.
And then we got, finally, I'll end on the last one, which you guys, you see how much you mean to us? We're just saying the stuff that you did this week. Somebody left us a review that said this podcast is an ADHD dream, which I agree.
Wow. High praise. Honestly, thank you so much.
High praise. And it's like, you get us, because this podcast is an ADHD dream and probably a neurotypical's nightmare.
Honestly, what a good title for this episode.
Yeah, a neurotypical's nightmare.
Yeah. But to end the podcast, I would love to just take a moment, because I sometimes have to do this where, and I shared this with Ash and Kirsten this week, where sometimes you just like, I have to take a step back, look at your life, and like look at the things that you're grateful for. And I did this a lot during the pandemic, because I was just very grateful with all the craziness going on. I was very grateful for my health, and that like we all survived it. Well, not all of us, but like,
yes,
everybody who's healthy. I'm
yes.
grateful that, yes, whatever.
I get what you're saying. Don't worry. You're not. Are you like, oh my god, I made a dead dad joke? And everyone who survived, well, not everyone, not your dad. I don't know whether to mention it or not.
God damn it, this is supposed to be a nice moment. How did I fuck it
up? Do you want to talk about 9/11 while you're at it?
Anyway.
Never forget. Sometimes I do love this moment. Sometimes you need to take a step back.
Yeah, sometimes it's important, like, even if life is shit, sometimes it's important to take a step back and just like take inventory of like what you do have and how lucky you might be, even if you have like friendship, if you have love, if you have I don't know how I became like a preacher all of a sudden.
I love it. I want to put like jazzy music over this. I feel like it's our like end segment. Very, I love it.
Just like take a step back, look at what you have, and you
can you share with them your moment, because it was very sweet.
Oh, okay.
I think the picture that you shared was very sweet.
Oh yeah, because I had a moment where I am lucky enough to live in an apartment with my girlfriend, and we are very blessed to have a rooftop like deck. And so I was just sitting up there working on this podcast. And enjoying the California summer, and she was doing yoga beside me, and I was just like, my dog was like hanging out and sunbathing, which is something she loves to do, and I was like, this is such a nice moment. I'm so grateful and blessed, but blessed not in a Christian way.
Just in the non-denominational blessings type.
Yes. Thank you to just the universe for
Not I'm blessed, but not in a Christian way. Oh my God. There's so many titles for this this episode.
yeah,
Oh man. What a beautiful moment. What a beautiful non-Christian blessing. Um
of course.
Mine was just being surrounded by my cats, which I am once again surrounded by my cats,
Hmm.
and having a girlfriend who I love, who is growing and who encourages me to grow. It's just so nice.
Yeah.
And then I posed the question to the group chat: was Ewan McGregor right in Moulin Rouge? And is the greatest thing we'll ever learn just to love and be loved in return?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, money also helps for stability, but
But you can't learn money.
right.
It's just to love and be loved in return to man. I'm pretty sure Ewan McGregor was right.
So that movie is like one of Fiona's favorites, and it's something I watched a lot during college. I ended up
Oh, same.
when I was in, and I have a picture evidence of this, so it's real. But when we went to Prague, there was something called the Lenin Wall in Prague
Mm-hmm.
that there's a bunch of graffiti on and a big like peace sign, and they encourage
Mm.
you to like I don't know if they encourage you, but we you go up and you write on it. And I did write on the Lenin Wall, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is
Oh,
to love and be loved in return.
that's okay. Wait, that's amazing. I'm also just laughing and dying because what if it's absolutely something you're not supposed to write on and you went as a teenager and you're like they encourage you to write on it and you're basically like,
Deface.
yeah, like it's like Anne Frank's house or something sacred and you're like, yeah, they definitely want you to write on it and I chose to write the lyrics to Moulin Rouge.
I think they would be like, who this loser wrote a lyric from Moulin Rouge.
But
Don't
you know what?
we don't
I
need to
think it's
charge him.
right. I think it's right.
Yeah.
And what else? I mean, what else do you want from us? We just told you the whole point of life. So have a good week.
Well, wait, hold on. I think before we go,
Oh, okay. I guess not.
because we mentioned this earlier and we haven't done it, I think it's I apparently am really turning this podcast into something else. What are you manifesting for this week?
Oh, ooh, I love it. Let's have a manifest moment.
Yeah.
I think mine is picking a paint color and moving to the next step of that. And also, I really need to finish this pilot that I'm working on, which I need to ask you about offline.
Okay. I'm manifesting getting into slam dance, and I need to submit
Ooh.
my feature for the slam dance screenplay competition on
Oh, heck
Friday.
yeah.
So I gotta finish that.
I also love, I thought you said a manifesting, like combining your name with I'm a manifesting
I should.
and then trademark it because you never know.
And that's been a manifest moment.
Yeah. I love that. I hope okay, we're gonna take a pause, 30 seconds for you to manifest, and we'll just hum in the background.
Yeah, let us know right now. What are you manifesting?
You're not humming.
Da,
Soothing vibes.
manifestation. What are you manifesting right now? Tell,
Be a manifest moment.
tell us your dreams. Tell us your dreams.
Oh my God.
That wasn't 30
Well,
seconds, but that's fine. We hope you got it
yeah.
out.
On this note, thank you all for listening. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for truly, it means so much to us that you listen. We are trying to, like everyone else in the world, would love to make this more of our job so we can just hang out with y'all instead of going through the hell that is the world. Um,
Sure.
sure. That's what I'm manifesting. So thank you so much for listening and for writing stuff. And we have so much fun just
Yeah.
chatting every week.
And don't forget to subscribe and like review us, leave us a comment, and talk to us on Instagram. We will talk back.
We really will. Our handles for everything is now that's what I call podcast
Oh, and
at
if
Gmail.
yeah, and if you have any questions for us, we haven't gotten any questions send us an email. Now that's what I call
And
podcast at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com. And no one has taken us up on our ad.
And you know what? That's fine. But
No, I want to promote it again. It's a good deal, people. Someone's gonna do it. I think it's just got to be. I hope this is the on-running joke of our podcast that this happens for
that
years and years and years,
nobody
and
does it.
we're like, someone please. It's $10 for 20 seconds. I really think it could just be a beautiful moment. So,
Yeah. Well,
and maybe we don't even need to exchange money. Maybe we barter for something. I miss bartering.
I miss bartering too.
Yeah, I would love to barter. So
Yeah, if
off
you have
barter
something,
us something.
yeah, if you have something you want to trade with us, we'll trade.
Yeah, we'll trade our airtime.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, all right.
All
Bye,
right.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.